Meet Matus and Christoph. They are here to talk about clouds. But forget about boring small talk about the weather. Let's chat about Renault's cloud strategy and Comarch Power Cloud. Renault owns an impressive, well-designed data center. It works just fine, but the recent years brought some serious changes.
The fast-changing environment led many big organizations to run digital transformations, where the public cloud-first strategy is one of the key elements. Renault Group was no different.
Public cloud first sounds like a big thing.
I'd say it's huge, but it's driven by some simple principles.
And these days, a car is like a computer on 4 wheels, isn't it?
When I was starting at Renault 18 years ago, things were different. The whole car industry was much slower. We were releasing new models every 5-6 years, now we need 4, and we've just announced we'll reduce it to 3 years in the coming years. All this with more and more technologies on board the car. The fast implementation is needed for those systems too. Cloud is one of the enablers. Another important one is agile. The time to market is more and more important for us to keep our competitiveness. Today, Renault is part of an alliance with Nissan and Mitsubishi. We are sharing common platforms to mutualize as much as possible our cars and to benefit from economies of scale. Being flexible will allow us to adapt and to succeed in the future.
Be flexible or die? I will put that on my desktop wallpaper. Right. And how did you choose your cloud vendors?
We have selected 3 key vendors and moved towards multi-cloud environment.
Note to myself, avoid vendor lock-in. And how does Comarch's Power Cloud puzzle fit into this strategy?
Comarch is a company with whom we have 20 years long relationship.
Ooh, how romantic.
We use the Comarch Power Cloud to host Händler-Management-System, a complex system for our independent dealers and for Renault Retail Group in Warschau. The system is based on IBM Power-Lösung.
But who are these dealers?
Hi! In most of the biggest cities in Europe, Renault owns its own branches, Renault Retail Group. At Renault Retail Group Warschau, we sell new cars from both brands, Renault and Dacia. We also take care of this car by service and maintenance. We also have an important activity of new cars and spare parts.
Up until now, Renault partners were using the IBM Power infrastructure in the form of a dedicated server available at Comarch data center. That was already a pretty big step towards the cloud solution, but it wasn't flexible enough.
But then the good news came.
Comarch was the first vendor to introduce a full cloud service for specific systems on the i-Series platform, formerly known as AS400. We happily joined this innovative initiative.
We have already migrated most of our resources to the cloud. For instance, we are using Office 365 for collaboration. Our CRM is a web-based solution, as well as our EDM. And of course, our ERP, Dealer Management System, is now hosted at Comarch Power Cloud. Systems based on IBM series are very costly to maintain, and we definitely could not have afforded to have IT staff taking care of this service. Now, after migrating to the Comarch Power Cloud, we have all the advantages of the i-Series based system. I'm very satisfied that we have taken our i-Series infrastructure to the next level.
I'm excited to see what will be the future of cloud computing and to make part of this with Comarch.
Turns out the sky, with clouds, is the limit. Isn't it poetic?